In this video, we will be calculating federal and provincial income tax. Billy earned $55,250 last year as a first-year plumbing apprentice. How much income tax did she pay? Because Billy earned income over $43,561 but under $87,123, she falls under the second tax bracket. Therefore, the first $43,561 will be taxed at 25% and the rest of her income will be taxed at 32%. Step 1 is to calculate how much of her earnings fall into the second tax bracket. To calculate the second tax bracket earnings, subtract the maximum limit of the first tax bracket from the annual income. The annual income is $55,250 and the maximum limit of the first bracket is $43,561. When you subtract $43,561 from $55,250, you are left with $11,689. This means that the second tax bracket earnings are $11,689. The next step is to calculate how much income tax is paid in each bracket. In order to calculate the income tax, add the first bracket tax to the second bracket tax. In order to calculate first bracket tax, multiply the first bracket tax rate by the first bracket pay. In order to calculate second bracket tax, multiply the second bracket tax rate by the second bracket pay. The first bracket tax rate is 25% and the first bracket pay was $43,561. The second bracket tax rate is 32% and the second bracket pay was $11,689. Divide each percentage by 100 to convert the rates to decimals. When you multiply the tax rates by the first and second bracket pay, the first bracket tax is $10,890.25 and the second bracket tax is $3,740.48. When you add these two amounts together, the result is $14,630.73. This means that Billy paid $14,630.73 in income tax. There is an alternative way to solve this problem. Because Billy paid the full first tax bracket amount, the first tax bracket calculation can be skipped and replaced by $10,890.25, which is the maximum first bracket amount. Step 1 is to calculate how much of her income is in the second bracket, and then calculate the income tax for that bracket. To calculate second tax bracket earnings, subtract the maximum first bracket amount from the total income. In this problem, the annual income is $55,250 and the maximum first bracket amount is $43,561. When you subtract $43,561 from $55,250, you are left with $11,689 of income in the second tax bracket. To calculate the income tax, you must add the first bracket tax to the second bracket tax. We already know that the maximum first bracket tax is $10,890.25, so this is what we will use for the first bracket tax. Now we must calculate the second bracket tax. To calculate the second bracket tax, you must multiply the second bracket tax rate by the second bracket pay. The second bracket tax rate is 32%, and we calculated the second tax bracket earnings to be $11,689. Divide the tax rate by 100 to convert it to a decimal. Now you must multiply the tax rate 0.32 by the earnings $11,689, which results in a second bracket tax of $3,740.48. Now you must add $10,890.25 to $3,740.48, which results in an answer of $14,630.73. Therefore, Billy paid $14,630.73 in income tax.